So you might be asking the question, how stupid am I? I mean, not you, not the person watching, the person recording the video, me, Luke. Well, I tried to stop the song that was playing and I stopped the recording. So that's pretty high up there. I wouldn't, give it like an 8, but like a 6. A 6 on the stupid scale, that's pretty stupid right there. Yeah, that was awkward. So, let me start over again. Spotify has Spotify Wrapped. Apple Music has something similar. I don't know what it's called. I don't really care. Every single service has its own version, but it's the same idea. It's, what you listen to the most in the year. And my number one really surprised me. Now, to be clear, I do remember listening to this song, and I remember thinking that it had some strange stylistic choices. Like, there's one part of the song that it sounds like they like forgot to turn the mix up or something, and one part seems like it's missing lyrics. Now I'm sure it's deliberate, but it's just a little odd, and I like things that are just a little odd. Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right. Now let's see if I can stop. There we go. I am capable of stopping the song without the recording. So I did not expect that to be my number one song. I think in previous years, something like JT Music or Sabaton has been my number one song. I could check, but I don't feel like it right now. Now, my number 2 doesn't surprise me at all. Wir werden alle sterben. We're all gonna die. I just think that I think it's pretty silly and pretty funny. And there's a part of the song where they say the German word for dead, tot, over and over again, and it's just really friggin' hilarious. And there's a verse that's randomly sung by a kid for no reason. I feel like this song could really do with an English cover. Oh, you're not going to play? So I guess this is a metal band, but it seems a little different to me. I'm not going to play the whole thing here. It's kind of weird, though. It doesn't sound like other metal songs. It starts off sort of talking. I'll let you hear. Meine Manager. I don't know. The fact that the German word for manager is the same as English is funny to me. I like this one. This is sort of sultry to me. This isn't, I don't know. I actually got a little bit sick of it, but it is a very good song, though. This is shaping up to be the best day. Walk down the street like it's a ballet. Do you see what I mean when I say it's sultry? Just sort of, he's got like that heaviness in his voice. There's probably an actual word to describe what I'm trying to describe, but I'm just not smart enough. Powerwolf. Amata Strigoi, I believe, is the Latin for werewolf. It's not an exact translation because the modern conception of a werewolf it didn't exist back in ancient Rome. I believe it translates to something like armored or reinforced, like demon creature or something. I mean, obviously, it's not going to have an exact translation. What I like about this band is do you hear that? Did you hear the melody? It's not like they settle into a beat and then they just keep going with that beat. It's like they're actually doing a melodic progression. And I like that because I like music. Now, they sing in German and English and Latin. As you can tell, this is mostly English. Green-Eyed Taxi. This is an English cover of an old Russian song that was nostalgic for green lights inside of taxis in the old Soviet era. It's sort of one of those hidden meaning songs. But you know what? You don't need to be Russian or understand the history in order to enjoy it. So, yeah. Nope. Oh, I'm trying to jump ahead here. This next one is a Swedish song. I don't know if anybody watched my video where I was using an LLM to try to generate a Swedish language lesson. This is actually one of the songs that I considered using as the basis for generating the lesson, but I was advised against it because some of the language is older. And, if you're trying to learn, English, you don't do that by studying Shakespeare. Same thing. And I don't know how dated this is. Maybe it's not as crazy as I was making it out to be. But, if I actually have any interest in speaking Swedish, I don't think that I should be using weird poetic nonsense songs to try to be a basis for my education. Yeah, I guess I won't then. Yeah, so it is a good song, and I do recommend it. I'll try to spare you. I won't Ken Lee the song here. Okay, now the next one was the Mountain Goats. And that band was recommended to me because supposedly it's similar to the Decemberists. Now, I always have to take, this is similar to this other thing, with a grain of salt. That's really pissed me off before, actually. Somebody told me to watch Sakura Trick because supposedly it was similar to Yuri Yuri. And yeah, that the mere insinuation that they're in the same ballpark kind of pissed me off. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I mean, on a very surface level, they're doing the thing where they're talking and the music is in the background, and it's not like a song in the traditional sense. But when I compare this to something like the Bagman's Gambit by the Decemberists, or even like Don't Go Home with Your Heart On by Leonard Cohen, it just the vibe feels different. This is just weirder, and those feel more folky. This feels more, I don't even know what the hell to call it. I meant to go to the next one. I think that's a cello, but I'm not super smart on instruments, so.
The reception's gotten fuzzy. The delicate balance has shifted.
You see, isn't this different?
Put on your gloves and your black pump.
That doesn't sound like the Decemberists to me at all. Like, I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm nitpicking. I like this sound, but I don't remember listening to this. I wonder if I just didn't listen to that much music, and that's why things are surprising me. Oh, got it. The way that her voice is dropping like that, I realize this is a metal song, but it almost sounds like an 80s pop song or something. And I don't know, it moves me in some sort of way. It gives me a feel. I think that I need to go home and give this playlist a proper listen. It'd just take like 6 hours. Since these were obviously songs that I do relate to, even if it's sort of slipped my mind a little bit. Now, this is an older song. This isn't a new song here. Well, I guess none of these are new songs. What the hell? What was that comment? Yeah, whatever. I have nothing to say about that. Oh my God. Okay, this has been one of my favorite songs for, honestly, years. I don't understand what... Let me pause! Let me pause! You asshole. Okay. God. Normally, I really like Apple Music, but it's not necessarily cooperating. I think JT Music really does a good job. They'll take like a concept, usually from a video game, but not necessarily. It might be like a show or a movie or something, and then they'll develop a song out of it. And I just really think that they mix this, traditional songs with like rap And I know that some people don't like that, but I just think that they're really good. If you've never given them a shot, this is an excellent starter song, and you should definitely check it out. This is literally one of my favorite songs from the past 10 years. So I'm surprised it's not higher, but it may have been my number one a few years ago. And, eventually, no matter how good a song is, you're going to move on to other things. So Phantom is not ringing a bell. Oh, this sounds familiar. Yeah, I don't have the music vocabulary to explain it, but I can tell what's going to come next. Probably because I've heard it before. You hear that? See, I knew that was going to happen. I just didn't know how to explain it. All right. Cry Me a River, Justin Timberlake. I don't really think that needs an introduction. I mean, clearly things that have over 500 million views, everybody's already heard it already. Island of Lost Souls. Now this is an excellent song. I was actually part of the Kickstarter campaign to support the release of this album. I think. I'm suddenly questioning myself and my memory. I've been very wrong about several things recently, and now I don't trust myself. Now, as you may know, Island of Lost Souls was a really, really old movie. And if you watch the music video on its YouTube channel, it will have clips from the movie. So it's not like a coincidence. It's definitely trying to evoke that imagery. I cannot say that I've watched it, or at least I've not watched it in the last 30 years. But it was very famous. Maybe I should give it a second shot. Now, Matt Yaffe, here, he is a poet at heart. These are my words, not his. And so it's going to come through. He's not going to go for really simple rhymes or, compromise his lyrical integrity just because he needs something to fit. So yeah, you should definitely listen to the lyrics if you're listening to his music. And I think that I'm doing it a disservice by just letting you hear a few words there. The song, I guess what I'm trying to say is the song is a poem, more so than other songs that you would listen to. He calls himself indie rock. That is not the genre that I would give him, but I mean, what's a genre anyway? I mean, I would have called it like alternative folk or something. But I don't know. I mean, I think he uses an electric guitar sometime. Maybe the one who doesn't know what they're talking about is me. So I don't know. Oh yeah. I have to learn the dance from this song. I mean, I don't even think that you need to speak Russian if you watch this music video. It is obvious that they are taking the piss. Like it is just absolutely blatant. So I don't know if you're familiar with the story, but I think it was like the mayor of Moscow or something tried to ban this band from the city because he had an objection with his lyrics or some other bullshit like that. And well, it doesn't matter. I'm getting sidetracked. So this was a recommendation from my daughter. Now I actually misread the title. It's A Tear in Space. I won't say it wrong, but you can probably imagine what I thought it said. So yeah, good song. My daughter has a lot on her mind, and so a little bit of escapism probably makes sense. She's pretty stressed with university and stuff, so yeah. Apparently I'm a big fan of Leningrad. Vidrosnarovskrav Falconer. So I got multiple Swedish songs multiple Swedish bands in my top 20, 25 apparently. Yeah, no, I was about to go off on a tangent. Anyways, this is about a tragic story about a girl that gets murdered. And it's a metal song. I mean, obviously, if you don't speak Swedish, you're not going to know what the story is. I'll play it. Listen to that bitchin' guitar solo. Yeah, you can listen to it for the beat. You don't have to understand the words. Noel's Lament. What the hell is this? This is not even like vaguely familiar. I mean, I know who the singer is. What is going on? Oh. Okay, this is from some musical. Probably other people know what it is and I don't. But I still liked the weird story. And there's a weird mixture of like serious and funny lines, and I don't really know where they're going with that. I always thought there was probably a story behind it. It probably makes more sense to somebody who's familiar with the source material, and I just know absolutely nothing. So for me to comment on it would just sound absolutely ridiculous. Oh. This is original music. Now, you may know the Melodica Brothers. They started off doing covers. And, well, they still do covers, but they do original music, too. And this is a very tragic original song that they wrote. They've done multiple original songs, and I highly recommend it. But, I mean, you're supposed to listen to the entire song, you know, just hearing a line or two, and it's not going to be the same.
Do you believe in things that can be seen?
So, spoiler, I guess. They're singing from the perspective of a ghost that's haunting a house that it used to live in. And that's the title of the song, is We Used to Live Here. And so they're like reflecting on their life, and they're sad that they had to leave. Excellent song. If I were going to make recommendations to other people based on my list, that might actually be the top recommendation of all the things that I've looked at thus far. Yeah. Leviathan. This is more like a silly song. I think that they call this pirate metal. I don't know how, but I got into pirate metal a little bit. Oh, and it is in German. Sorry, I should probably clarify that. All right. Yeah, I like this Russian band, Leningrad. They keep popping up, but I don't really understand any of it. Oh, Sucker. I watched the Arcane series on Netflix. I thought it was really good, and they had a bunch of original songs, and this was one of them, and I liked it. Probably you either watched it and know the song, or you didn't watch it and don't give a shit. So I'll play it, just, I wouldn't suggest listening to the song in isolation. Watch the damn show if you want to do that. And no, you don't have to play League of Legends to enjoy the show. Okay, this is a problem. I want to sit here and listen to the song instead of finish the video. Well, I guess that's always a problem with this kind of list here. This kind of list. New World Windows, Diablo Swing Orchestra. Now, I got to be honest. Diablo Swing Orchestra, they call themselves avant-garde metal, and it can be a little bit over the top sometimes when they're doing like weird operatic choruses. I've met a lot of people who really, really, really hate this band. And not based off some rumor or something. It's because they hear it and it just doesn't jive with them. Now, they have a live version of this song that they posted to their YouTube channel, and it doesn't have the over-the-top vocals that sort of drive people away. And I wish that they would release their live music. I'm hoping that they're working on like an album or something, but it's been several years now, so probably not. I do like the studio version, but the live versions are also awesome. This is another one where you really should listen to the lyrics. And I think that the people that really hate it are the kind of people that aren't listening to the lyrics. They're just listening for the sound. I mean, just this. If I heard just this, I might think that I were listening to System of a Down or something. But not when they start singing, though. Come on. Do I need to fast forward to get to lyrics? I don't know. That could still be System of a Down. Yeah. Check them out. Masks, Aviators. I originally heard a remix of this song that I really liked, but obviously checking out the original is good. It's a very popular band. I'm sure you've heard of them more than you've heard of me. Yeah, he's talking about masks that we wear and how we don't show our real selves to other people. Part-time Lover. Now that's an oldie. You know what? I know for a fact I did not listen to that song that many times. I must just not have listened to that much music this year. I went on sort of a nostalgia trip where I looked up old songs from the 80s and 90s that kind of reminded me of my childhood. And I don't know, for some reason this one resonated with me a little bit. But I did not listen to it that many times. So Glorious Death. Love and Logic, another one by Matt Yaffe. Mama Said by Metallica. It's sort of a sad song. All right. Yeah, it's my old nostalgia trip. I think that's all. I'm not going to sit here and go through the entire thing. Wolf Within. Now, that is an original song by Jonathan Young. You should check it out. The hell is this? Oh. This is, I was going to say whose boyfriend I was, but you don't know who the hell I'm talking about. Okay, you know what? I've run out of things to say. Anyways, see ya.